ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and out.
Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Basten, looking tidy in possession here, threads one in. Zanetti. Osimhen! And one more try! And he hits the net! The lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out towards the right wing. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And a chance! He's trying to hit the front line here. This is a promising build-up. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in a great position here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they're quick to get it back. Played out wide, knocks it into space. Decent chance! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, and he shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. The most accurate pass. Osimhen, he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Zanetti. And the shot! Dani Olmo. Now it's Torres. And here's Zanetti. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Dani Olmo. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now, can they get him away? Jorginho. Spread it left. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. It's Maradona! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second half is up and running. And he's intervened well there. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the towering header. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on the team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
No, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Decent chance! And he's done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Van Basten, cross to the back post. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. Bale makes a dash for it. Bale! And check! Oh, what has... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Mbappe finds himself offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Pinches it off him. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Mbappe. Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a good cross.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jorginho does well not to be outdone there. And he's heaved it away. And here's Berbatov. Bale. And a chance! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Zanetti. And that's a good ball. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Osimhen. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Jorginho aims beyond the defence. Howson. What's going wide left? Now it's Berbatov. No way he was going to let him past.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He slid, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's having a go! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bale. Xabi Alonso has created one goal already. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's lost his man. Can he finish? Off the post. And no mistake. A goal at a really telling moment. Osimhen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just 1 in it now.
Well,
he's having a pop! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale goes short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Koundé herring after the ball here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good vision. Osimhen. And he shoots! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
À l'intention de nos spectateurs, la consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées. Merci. Attention.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rijkaard. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Xabi Alonso. Silvestre. Jorginho. And it's Rijkaard. Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Diouf. Bale. Now it's Bale. Zanetti. Van Basten. Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, some astute defending there. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Played down the flank. He's found space here. He's had a shot! Bale. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Showing good feet. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. Rijkaard. Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Osimhen. Rijkaard. Diouf. Oh, it's come loose. Diouf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here. Zanetti. No way through, so back it comes. That's very neat. Jorginho. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bale. Mbappe. Zanetti. Rijkaard is onto this. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Big chance! It's oh, he's been caught napping. And that is well cleared. Rijkaard. Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti. And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The Marlin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 45.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 23. Le numéro 5.
Xavi Alonso. It's made its way to him.
Le numéro 19.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Le numéro 20.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Changement en cours.
Oh, good line! There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments...
And the shot! That's another chance! And that's in! Two to the good, and time is up. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Stam demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
No foul, says the referee. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Robertson, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Koundé. And it's Tonali. Hakimi. Adriano. Platini. Very nicely done. Gattuso. The Marlin deals with that comfortably. And claimed it back swiftly. Zanetti. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. De Jong. He is just caressing the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's De Jong. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Adriano! Adriano! That is wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is lovely. Looking for the run. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Strokes it back. Spread to the right. Costa Curta gets a foot in here.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. And it's been hooked away.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Tonali, Koundé, Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. Gattuso. Robertson does well to get it back. And here's Hullet. Adriano. It's Adriano! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Hullet chasing after it.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Tonali. And it's Rijkaard. Hullet. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And here's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Zanetti. Oh, the clearance is short.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Jong. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Osimhen. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Platini. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Adriano, steaming on goalwards. Adriano! Oh, he's done it! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Michel Platini. Platini ploughing through the middle. Gattuso, and he's gone backward here. Madrid have reclaimed it. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 99.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 10.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
El dorsal 11. Drogba. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 6. Scholes. El dorsal 19. Cambio de jugadores.
Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Van Basten being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Koller finds himself offside. Quality ball. And here's Mohamed Salah. Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Look at the it's Salah! And that's wide.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline.